Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your full moon lunar eclipse in your sign for May 5th, 2023. The readings have been a little bit heavy, as they would be with the lunar eclipse, emotionally loaded, I would say. But you have the Empress card for your theme for the next 2 weeks, and that isn't bad. In fact, it's pretty darn good. It's the details of your life, right? It is nature, it is pregnancy and birth, abundance, love, fruitfulness. It's a very nice card. It can be mother and females in your life, or it can be creativity, but it is absolutely abundance because the earth has more than one blade of grass or one leaf. It is abundant. Okay, so let's see how this plays out in the next 2 weeks. But it can also last up until 6 months because of the lunar eclipse. Just saying. All right, you have the Chariot card. That's not bad. I like it. It's things that are getting moving. It is self-confidence. It's aligning your heart with what you think and your spirit. Spirit must lead, right? But it is travel, possible travel here. And for me, it's feeling very self-confident. It's a good card. You have the Ace of Pentacles with that. So you have a good thing going on here. Now, this can be endings. What is ending? And the Ace of Pentacles is not an ending. It's a new beginning. And it's a new beginning in finances. But what it can be is that we're maybe closing out a situation where we have to seek out that new beginning. Maybe with the Chariot card, we found it. And that's a nice thing. So we don't have to actively go out and seek it. The Ace of Pentacles is a new path we can go down by that's being offered to you. It may have something to do with travel. But certainly your self-confidence has gotten you places. I'm going to say that I feel like you're standing up for yourself. It doesn't come out in the cards, but it was dropped in my head. So I do have that feeling that you're kind of standing up for your needs, for what it is you need, and your situation. And you get something from that. The universe offers you something new. But I do feel like there's travel involved here with that Chariot card. You're behaving as a Knight of Wands. Okay. That's a lot of energy. And again, it's a lot of movement, right? The Knight of Wands is some erratic energy. Look at that horse. He's a little bit raring to go. So yeah, you could be a little bit fiery, a little bit erratic. This is my messenger card, so you yourself may be sending out a lot of messages and receiving them, but there can be a lot of talk on your mobile, with texts, with emails, with messaging, that kind of energy. Maybe a lot of phone calls, usually electric because this is a very electric night. But it is a bit erratic. So if you are traveling, mind your speed and pay attention. Don't text and drive because there's a lot of messages, right? But it's erratic energy. Okay, so with that you have the Page of Pentacles. I just finished a study card and now I'm ready to show the world what I have. This is Capricorn. And Capricorn has everything it needs to get started. And I think you're feeling that way, and you have something to offer, and maybe you're sending out a lot of messages and information. Could be like resumes, your CV, that kind of thing, because of the Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, this is actively searching out a new opportunity or a new path to go down. And it's closing out, so you are sending out your information, your what you have to offer. And you could feel very confident in what you've learned and what you know. This is really nice. All right, and so how does that play out for you? What's the result? You have the Eight of Cups. You could be um, embarking on this new path, but when you do, there's something that you have to leave behind, and that's the Eight of Cups. And this could be a place where you lived, a person that you've cared for or cared about, or people. But it's very often something that you are emotionally tied to, that it's time to kind of move on from. But I think you'll be happy to do it because you are moving in the direction of something that you've been seeking out for a while. Yeah, it feels like people that you had to care for with that Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is finding financial and physical balance. It's a very charitable card, so that's what I mean by you may have to be leaving people behind that you have really cared for. Or have cared for you. Sorry about that, I dropped some cards. And this is also about regaining your balance and your financial balance. There's a lot of pentacles here all in a row, so we're looking at financial and physical well-being. All right, let's get some more. Not bad so far. Yeah, it's kind of like the wait is over. However, the Ace of Pentacles is a new start, so it takes some time to formulate, but it is being offered. The Four of Swords is making plans. We're not actively doing anything just yet, but we are making plans for it. And that's what I mean by, okay, so now the offer has come in, now we have to get our ducks in a row and make those plans. And at the right time, you pick up that sword to start activity again. The funny thing about the Chariot card, it is traveling without moving. He doesn't have reins, right? There are no reins for those sphinxes to get moving. So he does it purely with his alignment of the head, the heart, and the spirit. There has been a resolving of opposing energies, and that's why you can align yourself. But I still think that even before you begin this new activity, a rest is necessary. A physical rest is necessary. And maybe you feel like you can find rest because this new opportunity has posed itself to you, because it's been offered to you. And it's like you can sort of relax a little bit because of that. Okay. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's a new adventure. It's expansion. Nice. And it feels to me like it can be with, in association with other people. And I say that because the Page of Wands, which is my student card, so you may have to learn a few things, but my student card, he's a group type of person. He likes to be in a group. The Page of Wands is like a really good band member. Wants to be a part of a group situation. This is expansion, expanding your mind, expanding your philosophy. It can be somebody who is around you. This is my Sagittarius card, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be somebody taking on that energy. However, the position that it's in, and because you have the Knight of Wands there, for me, I feel like this is you. You have good knowledge of something because of the Page of Pentacles, but there may be some, because he's my student card, the Page of Wands is my student card, there may be something that you have to pick up some different kind of knowledge or information that you can still learn. But I think you're wanting that. That's the whole thing with the Page of Wands. It's expansion. I want to learn more. I want to expand my philosophy. I want to expand my world. With that, you have the Nine of Wands towards the end here as a result. And this is the card of what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Through your adventures, because it's coming from the wand, right? From the Page of Wands. Through your adventure, through your situation, through all the things that you've been through, you've learned a lot. You're still here. So it hasn't killed you. It's made you stronger. And you have the the marks to prove it, because he's got a big old bandage on his head, which is, again, probably why you need a rest. You've been through a lot. And with the Nine of Wands, 9 is the ending, the accumulation of everything that you've learned from the beginning, from the Ace of Wands to the 9, through the entire cycle. And, these are your battles that you've won, or the experiences that you've had that have made you stronger, that have taught you, that have built upon your own philosophy. And you take that with you. You take that with you. You have the muscle from it. But you are definitely, with that Nine of Wands, you're on the precipice. Okay? You are. It's the card of almost, you're at the moment right before something happens. Before the thing that you want to happen happens. Which is going to have something to do with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? Short and sweet, but I think it's rather complete. Okay, you have the Three of Cups. That's good. It's the same thing. It's the Empress. Three of Cups. It's similar to it anyway, because the Empress is 3, and the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups relates to the Empress card. And so, coming back down to earth, right? These are the things that we're grateful for, the things of the earth. The joie de vivre, the joy of life, the joy that life has to offer. And it is being grateful for that, and it is celebrating that. And it's probably with women, because these are the muses, right? And they're women that hold you up, and you hold them up, and life is good. And this is your eclipse. This is your moon, so it seems to have a good effect on you. You seem to be on a new path, and I got to be honest with you, you're probably one of the first that had a really good reading. Everything else seems a little bit on the weird side, but yours is quite good. Quite good. All right, I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. I do dailies. I very much appreciate you watching and listening, and I just hope it's been helpful. Take care.